Hi, this is Brandy Stanley, and this is my case study for Internet use violations, threats over the World Wide Web. The problem identification and analysis. What do I know? Families in the Slattery-Steno area are financially secure. Parents are in professional fields, and the students have the newest clothing and best technology available. The principal at Slattery-Steno High School has experience and has been at the district for 9 years now. He has a positive reputation and works to maintain this reputation and that of the school. Dr. Smith is proud to recommend only the most highly qualified teacher applicants for any of the available teaching positions. And while Ms. Tate is a newer teacher, she has an undergraduate degree, a master's degree, and another year of postgraduate work. She maintains a structured classroom focused on academics, and the classes that she teaches are the specialized science courses. They're very rigorous and cause stress in the students' lives, and the students are highly competitive. So there have been some parent phone calls to complain about Ms. Tate's policies and procedures in class. Dr. Smith has attempted to make suggestions to improve Ms. Tate's interactions with students and to reduce student stress. However, these suggestions have not been successfully implemented at this point. Someone has sent Ms. Tate an email to look at a Facebook post, and there were comments on this post about her personal behaviors and critical comments about her classes using offensive language. The last statement was, "Who wants to see Ms. Tate disappear?" Ms. Tate called her principal, Dr. Smith, who assured her that he would investigate the following morning. And what do I need to know? I'd like to know if there was malicious intent to the threat, who created the Facebook page and the email, what are the school policies related to digital citizenship, and what strategies have been suggested so far for Ms. Tate. I also need to know if there is a formal plan in place for Ms. Tate, a plan of improvement, and has parent contact been made regarding parental concerns. So Ms. Tate has received a threat. She feels threatened by the Facebook page. She doesn't feel safe, and this may affect her ability to teach in the classroom. Then concerns expressed about Ms. Tate's class. What is her relationship like with the students? How has she worked to establish rapport? Do the parents have legitimate concerns about what her policies are? And then what is the real source of the problem in the classroom? Digital citizenship, standards have been violated. Policies may need to be written into the school board handbook if they are not already written in, and laws have been violated if threats are being made. First, I would investigate the threat. I would report the incident to the superintendent as well as to law enforcement, and then work with the technology department to determine where the email was sent from and where the Facebook page originated from. I would also try to determine if the school's equipment was used. That might make a difference as far as our policies go. And then I would interview students to gather information about the class and who might have written the Facebook post. Discipline students according to the handbook, and then of course follow up with phone calls to parents of the students involved. Addressing digital citizenship would be next. I would provide training to students regarding the expectations. I would inform students of the district policies and the consequences of violating those policies, and then ensure that the school's long-range plan includes the discussion of digital citizenship anytime they're using the internet, and especially if they're using social media. And then develop a plan of improvement for Ms. Tate. Writing a formal plan of improvement gives her instructional support. We can allow for peer observations, visiting other classrooms, and teachers visiting her classroom with constructive feedback. And then evaluating the rigor of Ms. Tate's classes. Are her expectations and grading methods appropriate? I can be more supportive if I've investigated thoroughly myself. The resolution. The problem-solving method used to investigate the threat is fair, ethical, and unbiased, thus promoting the academic success and personal well-being of every student. All students were treated with respect and no one was assumed guilty. An improvement plan for Miss Tate. The learning expectations will be kept at a high level in Miss Tate's science classes, which promote the academic success and personal well-being of every student. Supporting Miss Tate by helping guide her toward positive relationships with students and families. Learning from peer observations will provide Miss Tate with strategies and techniques that she can then implement into her classroom. School-wide digital citizenship plan will be revisited. Students need to be informed of the expectations and the policies in place for ethical online behavior, thus promoting the academic success and personal well-being of every student. Students should know who to talk to if they have a concern about a peer's behavior online or otherwise. As I processed this case, I thought that Dr. Smith was a little too quick maybe to assume that Miss Tate was not in danger. He might have validated her feelings first and then attempted to calm her. You just don't want to seem dismissive, but I think he followed up well. I thought that parents might have valid concerns about Miss Tate's methods, but they were not addressing their concerns appropriately. And I thought that with an improvement plan in place for Miss Tate, perhaps this situation could have been avoided. I felt that the threat could have been more serious than was indicated. One doesn't have control over the actions prompted by someone else's suggestion. So by placing that statement on Facebook, somebody else could have taken an action that could have been more sinister than just blowing off steam. I felt sorry for Miss Tate. She is most likely just holding students to high standards. She has higher level science classes, and then she's getting serious pushback for it from students and parents. I felt glad that Dr. Smith was addressing the Facebook issue the very next morning. I thought that was reasonable to expect that he would jump right on that. And then my values. I value Miss Tate's safety. Even if the threat is all talk, she didn't feel safe. I value Dr. Smith's sincerity at addressing the issue. He demonstrated a caring attitude. I value an environment where all students and teachers are free from bullying or harassment. Unresolved issues that might require some follow-up. Will we find out who created the Facebook page? Will Miss Tate feel safer after the issue is resolved? Can Miss Tate improve her effectiveness in the classroom and resolve the issues regarding lack of positive rapport with students? Standard 5, professional ethics. An educational leader at the building level applies knowledge that promotes the success of every student by acting with integrity, fairness, and in an ethical manner. Component 1, supporting Miss Tate's efforts in the classroom demonstrates integrity and improves her classes for all students involved. Another example is communicating with parents about their concerns and then with Miss Tate to provide strategies to reduce stress and increase positive interactions with students. Following up with students as soon as possible to get to the bottom of the issue also demonstrates integrity. Fairness. Giving Miss Tate the opportunity to improve her teaching strategies demonstrates fairness. Investing in teachers benefits all students. Interviewing multiple students to gather information about the incident is a fair way to investigate the problem. And investigating the issue with the help of the technology department provides data, which ensures fairness. And ethical behavior. Maintaining high expectations for the science classes is ethical. We want all of our students to achieve at a high level. Dr. Smith made no promises to parents regarding changing grades or grading policies. And dealing with the Facebook post rather than dismissing it as frivolous is an ethical way to support your teacher and hold all students to responsible behavior online. And these are the standards that apply. Thank you.